Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, against the 18th ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. He's going to take another shot right here. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. So the Razorbacks offense gets their first crack now. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall. They get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. That's a win for the defense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And they've got him. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT gives them a 7-6 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the now with the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And bulldozing his way through. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
A change of direction. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. The Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Check. Unlock.
1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 3 red zone trips produce just 2 field goals. They're hungry to punch it in here.
55 sweet.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still down a point, 14-13. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The sure hands. It's Daniels. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Caught near the sideline. It's Jackson.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. There's nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Kick is up and no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. He's going to take off. Breaking free at midfield. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Singleton. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hogs. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Point after, not quite through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it. It's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. With the catch, it's Daniels. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They go with a direct snap. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he lets it go. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to pass. It's Collins. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time for it.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The pass rush closing in. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Collins. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught on the outside. It's Taylor. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made after a big gain. And the Razorbacks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really no...
Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
You want to do in a rivalry game, not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to throw it deep. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster. 4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's complete on the crossing route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Razorbacks are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked. Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, against the 18th ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Arkansas's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
That's reeled in. It's Sategna. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw. The catch is made.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Hogs. Strong game by this quarterback. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick completion to the tight end. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Caught on the outside. It's Armstrong. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Cut quickly. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Singleton. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On the ground, it's Jackson. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got it. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback...
Oh, and he fumbles. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize a heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Just ran away from the defense. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And the back gets the football. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Singleton. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
On the return, it's Anderson. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Getting set. Here's second down.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on third down. It would have had to have been a perfectly...
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here comes the handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll give it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And the Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Caught near the goal line. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing second and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's a draw to the back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? We stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Singleton. This time a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he throws his third interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Dropping back, it's Singleton. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Hogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this.
Just trucks through the defender. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Quarterback operating an empty set. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Went after, up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They call the counter run here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Quick throw to the left. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. LSU now operating in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. And the route is on. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, LSU. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on second. Important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown continues.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They call the draw play here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here. And giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this, the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense coming to the chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Haas. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Here's the second down play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the extra point was up and good. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And they're already past the 40, first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that. Side, give him a couple. On the importance of ball security.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing. Incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Oh, the ball comes loose.
Boy, what a turn of events. I'm sure the punting team's offense is thrilled to be getting back out on the field right now after they were gifted an extra possession.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This one is right through. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll tackle him at the 27. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Collins. Looking to scramble now. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long. And I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. To the air, it's Singleton. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the... Bayou Bengals offense is back out.
Ready?
Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
See, that's how you... Defense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. This is the 6th play on the drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Arkansas. Made the defense look slow that time.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Okay, ready?
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his back. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary.
Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Short throw complete to the tight end. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and ready to cheer on the Texas A&M Aggies. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The LSU Tigers offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes...
Pass on the way, it's picked off! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Leaves it with the running back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually. Just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare you.
They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. And they got him for the sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Been good out throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Thomas. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency.
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Excellent field position here for the offense. To the air, it's Wegman. And he intercepts it. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves.
Picked off. And that's a live ball. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Aggies with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Muhammad.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Grab near the sticks. It's Watson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Aggies have this offense rolling. He's looking to throw it. fires to the middle. It's complete. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Aggies headed quickly to the line. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Wegman. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Aggies!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go-round.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 7 over BYU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this offense undeterred by going just 1 for 4 on 4th. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Stumbled to the ground.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy for the QB.
Oh, picked off. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much...
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, really nice catch there. And I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Wegman. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. Still running at the 40. Oh, he left him grabbing. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the... Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short. Defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. The ball's free. Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He lets one fly deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.